guys, welcome to today's video. Today I have for you a what's in my bag video. I am doing the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and it is here and it is big and it is packed full of everything that I use in it at the moment. So I'm not going to chit chat or anything like that. Let's just jump straight on into this video. But really quickly before we jump into this, if you haven't done it already, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. It just takes 2 seconds. Just hit that little red button down below that says subscribe. All right, awesome. Let's get into it. All right, it is already packed and ready to go. From yesterday, I was out all day. I had swimming lessons for my kids and stuff. So it is packed and ready to go. So what I'll probably do is I would just kind of unpack it and show you what's in it as I am unpacking the bag. I fit so much stuff in this. I do think it works great as a nappy bag, and I love it. I also do use it for other purposes, obviously, as well. When I am traveling, I use it for travel purposes, or just even as an everyday bag. If you're a student or working and you carry a lot of things, a tote like this is just great, and it just honestly fits so much stuff in it. So it's just perfect. As you can see, it is like chockers. It is so full. There's, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in here, and it's not even that heavy. But I will say that it does get heavy, so keep that in mind. The straps do get quite heavy on your shoulder if you have like if you're wearing like a top even like this where the like skin's exposed, or like a thin strap top or a tank top. These will kind of dig in to your shoulder a little bit, so keep that in mind. If you do have your pram or stroller, then you can put it in the bottom of the pram, and that's really helpful. But do keep in mind that these bags, when they do get full, they do get rather heavy, but I still think it's great because it fits everything in it. And it doesn't like deter me away from using the bag or anything like that. Okay, so to start with, I guess the main things in a nappy bag or diaper bag would be diapers. So I do kind of just pop the diapers. So I have a organizer in here. I got this organizer from an Australian company, but for the life of me I've just forgotten what their name is. So I got it from an Australian company, KD Australia, I believe it is called. I think I will link them for you down below. It was very affordable, way more accessible and easier to get than say Samorga here in Australia. Those ones are really hard, not hard to get, but they just are quite costly, and the shipping and stuff also puts the price up quite a bit. So I can't remember what I paid for this one. I think it was maybe like around $30, $40, but I will link the company for you, their website for you down below if you're interested. They're a great Australian company, so I love to support, you know, small businesses and Australian companies where I can. So I definitely recommend them. The color isn't a perfect match. It is like, I mean, it's close enough. I mean, it's maybe a little bit like more vibrant than the Rose Ballerine, but it's still close enough really. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. So the nappies, I typically keep them on the side of the bag, as you can see. So I've got some nappies down here, I've got nappies over here, nappies over here. I can still put more nappies down here on this side if I needed to. So we'll go through there. I have 2 children in nappies. So I have, at the moment, I have 4 nappies that were down the side. So that was all down there, you guys, like just behind there. So there's those nappies, and then for my son, 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 nappies in here for him. So at any particular time, I'll have, you know, 3 to 5 nappies for each of them in the bag, just depending on where we are going for the day and how long we're going to be out and about and those kind of things. Nappy wipes. These nappy wipes I purchased from Target. They're just a 20 pack. They are a small pack. I love to use these in my bag and whatnot. I also keep, you know, like the larger Huggies in the car as well, just in case I run out or I need more. But these ones are great for utilizing in bags. I use these in other bags that I have. I've done a what's in my bag with the Pochette Matisse. I'll link that for you down below if you're interested. But in that one, I show you how great these are to fit in those smaller bags. In this bag, I don't always take this size wipes with me. I will take a normal full size wipes and just throw them on top, and it still has plenty of room, and I have no issue getting in and out of the bag. So there's the wipes. The other thing that I do have in here as wipes is antibacterial wipes. I always have a packet of these with me so they fit in quite nicely. Now inside of the organizer there's like these little pockets. So that's where I just pulled the bacterial wipes out of. So the organizer helps to really give you, I feel like, more usable space because you can kind of easily access things. Things aren't all on top of each other, and it just gives you that little bit of more organization to kind of get more stuff in your bag. So I just pulled those out of there, and then moving right along from that, I have my sunglasses, which were just once again in another little pocket on the inside of the bag. I'm getting confused by what side I'm on, this side. And then moving along onto another pocket on the other side of the bag. So I generally just keep a bunch of small things in that pocket there. So what I have in there at the moment is some pawpaw ointment. Can't go anywhere without that. It's great for me and it's great for the kids. I also have a little sample of the nappy rash. This is the Bepanthen. That is the only one I'll use on my children. Oh, sorry, that's not focusing. I just think it just works the best for me. My children don't typically get nappy rash or anything like that. That's why I don't have to worry about a big one. But if you do need if I do need to carry like a bigger cream or something like that in my bag, I would typically just put it in like one of those like sandwich bag Ziploc containers, just for that little bit of extra protection. But generally I don't really worry too much. I've never had anything spill, but it's still a possibility. So I've also got the Dettol hand sanitizer, and then I have in here a little perfume spray, and this is just like a refillable small travel perfume bottle, so you can refill it with your perfume in there. I bought this actually when I was in France, so I'm not sure where you can get these from, but if you do come across them, they are really handy. Okay, and then moving along into the other side where there is another pocket similar to what I just showed you for those ones. I have some hair bows in here for my daughter. I'm not sure where this one was from. I think this one I bought before she was even born. I can't remember what I thought. I think I just picked it up in some store somewhere. But these ones here are my favorite ones for her. These are their baby bling headbands. I will link the company for you down below. I just love these. They grow with your child. They're so soft. They don't like dig into their head. You don't take it off and they have any indentations. She really doesn't fuss with this when this is on her head either, so I think it's quite comfortable for her to wear, and they just look so cute. They're the perfect size and I just love these. So I have some of those in there, and then I also have some diaper bags, nappy bags. So for the used nappies, I can put them inside this bag, and they had kind of scented, so just in case I can't dispose of it right away. And that's pretty much everything I have in those little pockets that go around the bag, around the organizer. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that was everything that was in those. I do have a little spot here where you can put like a lip gloss or a pen, I think that is for. And then there's a larger pocket here. And in that part of the organizer, that's where I typically put my wallet and my keys. This is my 6-ring key holder, and this is my Emily wallet. I also have a video on my 6-ring key holder. If you're interested in a review on that piece, I will link it for you down below, and also have a review on this wallet here, which I love and adore. And I have a special way that I actually like utilize this wallet in 2 ways. But if you're interested in that video, I'll link it down below. I won't go into that now. So that fits in this bigger outsider pocket. Now the other great thing with this organizer, if you do have an iPad, it will fit in this pocket here too, so that's really great. Now the only thing missing from the bag right now, as you can see, my daughter's bottle is right here, but my son's bottle is exactly the same bottle, just different color. It's usually here, but he has that at the moment, but that usually just sits in here. And these little cup holders are also detachable, so you can actually take these out of the bag. They're just Velcroed. And you can take those out of the bag if you aren't utilizing them, if you don't need them, if you need more room space there, you can. But I think that they're great to kind of keep the bottles in position. I also feel like they will protect against leaking and that kind of stuff, so I definitely leave those in there. But if I wasn't needing to carry around bottles for the children, then I would probably take them out. But even if my kids weren't with me, I would have my own water bottle in there anyway. All right, moving along, the next thing I always have with me is snacks for my children. So I typically just have a Ziploc bag, and I just throw a bunch of small things in there, just nibble food really. It's just stuff to get me out of trouble, to kind of keep them occupied or quiet if I'm finishing up somewhere doing shopping or an appointment or something. Food is always my like go-to distraction method. So I have an apple, some Vita Wheats, a little raisin oat bar, some little organic puffed multigrain bites for my daughter. And that just sits there on top of that stuff. And then underneath that, so there's that. And then underneath that, I have a change of clothes for my daughter. I have a shirt for my son. And I typically would have a pair of shorts or something in here for him too, but just a shirt today, but you can fit a fair bit of clothing in here. I don't really use this. I don't know why this is in here. I don't really like it, to be honest, but it's just in there, I guess, for in case of emergency. I need to find another alternative for a small travel deodorant just to have in there, you know, just in case. You never know, especially running around after kids. And then the last, well, not the last thing, sorry, the bottle. So that's her bottle. I love these bottles. I have the same one for my son. They're the Tommy TP, they're the straw bottles, and they're just so great. They don't spill. They keep the water staying cool because it has like this chamber in there, and they're great. So then down the bottom I have folded up is just like a little blanket, and typically I don't use this to keep my children warm or anything like that. This is just mainly used if I need to change my daughter or my son and I don't want to lay them down somewhere. I kind of use it as like a changing space, or if I want them to sit somewhere and it's a bit gross or wet or whatever, they can sit on this, and I've just always got something in there for that. And that is emptied, you guys. I mean, there's the organizer, so you can see how it works. I'll take it out and show you it in a second. Oh, but the only other thing I typically usually have in here, of course, is my phone, which I don't even know where that is right now. Here it is, my phone. So my phone I usually will just throw in there, but I try to be organized and keep it in the zipper pocket here, like the actual zipper of the bag, the inside zipper compartment, just so I know where it is. But sometimes it just gets, I just plop it in there. It's not too difficult to find, even if I do just plop it in there. So yeah, not too bad. The organizer I'll get out for you now. So here it is. And that's the inside of it. As you can see, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that outside one that I was talking about earlier, where I typically keep my wallet and stuff. Then you've got the detachable cup holders, so they're just Velcro on the back, and you can just pop them in or take them out. Really simple, really easy. I love this one. It's a beautiful felt material. It feels very durable. It's very thick, and I need to give mine a bit of a shake out because it's a little bit dirty. But yeah, so there you have it, you guys. That is how I am using my Neverfull bag at the moment and what I am carrying in it. I am utilizing it as a diaper bag, and I do love it for that reason. I love that it's so open, so I can open it up and see everything that's in there. I've had diaper bags in the past where they've been great and they're big and they can hold a lot. I don't know, when you're trying to get through them, you can't like get through all the stuff that's in there. It's like the more stuff you put in it, the more closed in it gets. I don't know, but they've been fine. But when I started utilizing this as the diaper bag, I was like, that is just great and I love it, and I don't think I would change back to my other diaper bags. And the great thing as well, you guys, if you do need to fit more things in here, like sometimes I can just, if I have a blanket or something for my kids, I can just throw that on top. Pairs of shoes and stuff fit perfectly just in on top of the bag, so that's great too. So do keep in mind that if you do have a few added extras for that particular outing and whatnot, you can put them in on top. Or if you go out in the morning and say it's cold and the kids are in jackets or hoodies and jumpers, whatever it might be, and then it starts to warm up throughout the day, you can take those off and they will like fit super nicely here on top, and you still have plenty of room to get in and out of the bag. But yeah, so there you have it. That is my Neverfull and how I use it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for sticking through it and watching it. I hope that if you were on the fence about using this bag as a baby bag, that I was able to help you. I know before, when I was like wanting to get this bag and stuff before I got it, my husband surprised me with this one, but I did look at using this bag as a nappy bag, and I did get online and try to read how other people used it, see reviews and see like what's in my bag. So I hope that it was helpful to you. Let me know down below if you want me to do another way that I use this bag, maybe for travel purposes or just everyday purposes with minus the kids stuff. Let me know down below. But thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed doing this video. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please, and thank you, and give this video a thumbs up, guys. I will see you in my next one. Have a great day and make it count. Bye.